is here, and well, is it the love letter for Ranger fans have been waiting for? Or is it just an abominable mess that's unplayable and janky? Let's find out, but there's only three words that I can use to describe it. So in Battle for the Grid, you have 4 modes so far: Ranked, Casual, Arcade, and Versus. Now at the time of this recording this original video, the story mode was not available yet. Well, I will do an entire separate video regarding the story mode of the game, which is essentially, if you read Shattered Grid, you kind of know what you're getting on all intents and purposes. But as you know, this game plays a lot like, you know, your 3-on-3 fighters, such as like, you know, the following games in general that I'm going to mention. Not necessarily play style like, but they play exactly the same. Like your Dragon Ball fighters. Exploded this poor man, sent him to the Shadow Realm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Piccolo. You had to be careful. You got your cross tag battles over here. I tried struggling not to mention this one, but I actually like cross tag battle a lot, so guess I'll mention it. And you got Jason, who is the original MMPR Red Ranger and a natural born leader according to this, but his description is taken directly from the 2017 movie, just so you know. Also, you got Rita's evil spell, this is broken on Tommy, everyone's favorite ranger, blah 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 blah. Everyone should know who Tommy is by now, he's the mascot. And then you got Gia from Super Mega Force, who I'd rather if they just give me a Luca voice pack for this character, honestly. Just give it to me, I would gladly enjoy this Luca voice pack. If you give it to me, Hasbro, I don't care how you do it, just do it for me. Then you got Ranger Slayer, who is from the Boom comics. She's Kimberly, who was put on an evil spell by the evil Lord Draken. And that's primarily what you get for this character. There's a Kimberly skin, but it's the same voice no matter what you play with. So, then you got Cat Ranger, who's from SPD. And I'm surprised Doggy Kruger hasn't made it in, but according to the story mode, he's in the story mode, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be DLC at some point. Which would be make me very happy, because I love that character. And I like Cat Ranger, her combos are great, but hey, whatever. And then you got good old Magna Defender, who is Magna Defender. He's just a heavy hitter, he's your heavy grapple, you know, swordsman character. Your obligatory one you get in every game. So, until a certain saber-toothed tiger themed character makes it into the game, but at the time of this recording she wasn't in the game. Then you got Lord Draken, who's just evil Tommy from Evil Land, who's, you know, basically Power Rangers equivalent of Hitler. So, that's all you're gonna get from me on that subject. And comparing a villain in Power Rangers to Adolf Hitler, unless you're Starfish Hitler from Kamen Rider. Then you got Ranger Century, who are soldiers made using the Mastodon power coins at the time, and they're the police force of Draken's new, Auschwitz world, or whatever you want to call it. I can't remember what it's called. It's the World of the Coinless, Billy, as you see, Billy is not in the game now until for a long time, so I'm not sure when he'll make it back in. But hopefully he's one of the DLC characters. I've kind of had Billy back. Trini is in the game now, but she's wearing Black Dragon armor, and that's probably the only way we're gonna get her, honestly. And then you got good old Zack, who's totally not in the game. He's not in the game. Mastodon Sentries are in the game. So for them to add Zack would be a little bit weird, but let's see if Zack actually makes it in. Which I really hope he does. I honestly hope he does. And all intents and purposes, the game is a great little fighter. A little bit janky. It does need a lot more polish. if you're a Ranger fan, and this is basically the love letter you've always wanted, it's a Power Rangers fighting game, and we haven't had one of those since the Genesis Super Nintendo ones, and for all intents and purposes, those are really good games. Now, would this make a good competitive fighter for all of us who are watching the video who enjoy fighting games? I've seen the competitive scene for this game, and it looks really good. Honestly, for me, stop trying to fix the game. I actually enjoy the fact that it's very janky and loose. Because the more they try to fix it, the more the cooler stuff gets taken out that we're able to do at launch. So that's kind of my issue with the whole thing. But I just really hope that, you know, they find a common medium here, not take out all the cool combo stuff and all the jankiness that I happen to love. And this is what I wanted. I wanted a cool 3-on-3 Power Rangers, you know, team working fighting game. And all intents and purposes, I enjoy it. That's my verdict on such a weird, out of nowhere, like, experimental game. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and hope you come back later for more Ranger related content. Later.